whisper in the audience, stress.
Oh, yeah.
So what's the sign of the stress in the metal film? What is the sign of the stress?
Oh, yeah. Tensor.
Right.
Yeah, tensor.
Right. So this stuff is
Yeah,
actually pulling on the rainbow.
Yeah, exactly. So this like the atoms are being pulled apart.
Yeah.
So if you look at molybdenum B4C structure, because they're big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you really used a very nice phrase, because you just said they can funnel in.
Yeah, they can funnel in easily.
But they can funnel in. It's like a funnel. I mean, basically, they're being sucked in.
Yeah. Yes.
Right?
Yes. Yeah.
So I think there's a good thermodynamic driving force, because the formation of that film, and in fact the formation of this polycrystallinity in that film, has put this film under tensile stress.
Yes.
Actually, the tensile stress, I think, is an inheritance of the way that film has grown in a crystalline form.
Yes.
Which actually means I don't agree that it crystallizes at 300 degrees. I actually think it crystallizes during the deposition of that metal film. But that puts that film under stress.
Yes, but for molybdenum, actually we form this polycrystalline structure during deposition. That's how I like to make it clear.
Yeah.
So it's there already during deposition.
Precisely. Yes. Yeah. So it's waiting for these atoms to run in.
Yes.
Could it be that what you have described as a low density phase of metal, and then becomes CX and BY, that is actually not a reacted layer at all?
Yes.
But it looks like it by the way you have actually inspected it with your techniques.
Yeah, so what I think, this is just my intuition, is that we don't have a very stable crystalline, for example, interlayer. So this is like, you can say metastable. It's just stuff, your metal, boron, and carbon atoms just intermixed, but they are not crystalline, because if you look up at molybdenum B4C structure, for example, I think the interlayer is more than 1 nanometer, and if I had a very good interlayer polycrystalline, I should have seen it on X-ray diffraction, but I didn't see it in molybdenum.
But I was more referring to another type structure where the metal itself would not really be penetrated at all by the carbons and the borons, but they would be just decorating massively those grain boundaries.
Yeah.
And so if you take now a lateral average at a certain depth, well, you would see it looks like a mixture, because you find all 3 types of atoms there. But in essence, it is not mixed at all yet. That requires real interpenetration and real reaction.
Yeah. So
could it be like that?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I get your question. So if you have for example, your molybdenum atom, and you say boron and carbon come in, but if you see your molybdenum structure being eaten up, so you don't see the crystalline structure of your eaten up molybdenum. So instead of having 3, you're having like maybe 1.5 nanometers. What's happening to the rest? And my suggestion is that it's being consumed by these boron and carbon atoms. So it's being pushed away, and the structure of this formed either intermixed or not. It doesn't look like molybdenum, pure molybdenum, without this stuff decorating it.
I see you watching the clock. Can I ask another question?
I have one short question. Perhaps not the big one.
Yes. Well, in that case, let's go to a certain page 42, figure 3.7. So here you are doing sort of wide-angle X-ray diffraction from a set of multi-layers, and you're looking at the crystal structure of the molybdenum.
Yes.
And you're comparing before and after annealing.
Yes.
And what is very clear, at least to me, even without my glasses on, is that in addition to the element that you have drawn our attention to, which is that these peaks widen, they don't stay in the same position.
Yes.
And this is something that comes back later in the thesis, and there you make a big point out of it, but it's also already happening with the molybdenum. See, the red peaks are shifted to the left.
Yeah, I
so
see.
the molybdenum is expanding?
Oh yeah. So this is what we observe. So if you look at just molybdenum, it's being eaten up, but at the same time, the amount which is left behind is expanding.
Why is that?
Strain. So you can see your peaks are all moved. So if you look at the d-spacing of your atoms, so I have 3 nanometers being eaten up, I have 2, and that 2 nanometers, it expands by, I think, top of my head, like mostly 15 picometers max. And if you look at these shifts, they correlate to that. So there are 2 effects happening.
Okay, I see what you, I think, yeah, I need to think more about this, but this is maybe the point where I give the word back to the
Okay,
teacher.
thank you very much, Henken. Then I invite your achievements. I would like to pose you a few questions, and let me start with chapter 1. On page 11, you give a formula for diffusion. And since you're dealing with diffusion on a nanometer scale, or actually on the sub-nanometer scale, I would be interested in a slightly more refined definition of D naught, the pre-exponential factor. Can you provide me with a bit more background information?
Okay, so to start with 10, when you look at, Hoch Helene opponent, thank you for your question.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I met him on the train for 1 hour, so we're friends now. So look at the flux. The way I started, like just answering shortly. You look at just the gradient of concentration, and I say that factor D, diffusivity, it doesn't depend on the concentration. So you look at the interface, the concentration. I say it doesn't affect how my atoms.
Yeah, but I'm
travel.
more referring to equation 1.12, and this D naught.
Yeah.
You can refine this definition. There is additional information in D naught, and I'm interested in this additional information because that forms the basis of my real question.
Okay. Okay, so look at the equation. So the prefactor, D naught.
Is it composed of different components?
Yeah, so it corresponds to the properties of your atom, like that's the frequency, how your atom
the
sits
frequency, that's correct.
Yeah, how it, and then the amplitude, how much it can jump.
Do you really think so? I don't think so. It has to do with the jump length. So if you make, let's say, 2-dimensional picture of square lattice, and the lattice spacing is A, then this prefactor is E squared multiplied by this attempt frequency. But then on top of that, there is an additional factor that should be added. Are you aware of this factor? So it's not simply A squared multiplied by the attempt frequency. There is something that comes into addition. And this is relevant because you study diffusion.
Yes.
Well, let me help you a little bit. It depends on the kind of lattice that you have. So assume you have an atom that jumps from one side to the neighboring side. It has to jump across a barrier. This barrier has an energy E. Well, you have your thermal energy, tries this. That's the attempt frequency. But it has it can jump in different ways, right? If you're on a square lattice, 2-dimensional lattice, and you only hop to nearest neighbor size, how many channels do you have?
But what about activation energy? E.
Yes, that's included in this exponential factor. But what about these different channels that you have? Does that play a role? Does that change the diffusion? So assume that I go from the 2-dimensional case to the 3-dimensional case.
Yes, it does.
In a square lattice, I have 4 channels, and in a 3-dimensional lattice, I
have more chances of going. Yes.
Okay, that is also a factor. Okay, perfect. Well, now let me move to the question that I have, and that deals with expression 1.15 on page 12.
Yes.
And I really don't understand this expression because it states that if you increase concentration, then the diffusion coefficient goes up. Diffusion constant becomes larger. Whereas I would say, but maybe this is very naively of me, say if more neighboring sites are filled, that means that this prefactor 4 for square lattice and 6 for simple cubic lattice in 3 dimensions, this factor would go down. So what I would expect is that it's just the other way around as shown in 115, rather than that the diffusion coefficient goes up. I would expect that it would go down. But that's the way I see it.
No, I think I see it other way.
Okay. Well, please explain. I'm interested.
So I just have a tangible example. If you look at the way boron interacts with molybdenum, you have it more of it, and you tend to form more of boron-rich metal plus boron compound intermix. So it really depends on how much material you have. It's about concentration. So if I have less, nothing much will happen. Of course, it will diffuse, but not at the same rate compared to system with lower concentration. And that's the basis of my thesis.
Okay.
So you don't agree with that?
Well, maybe we have to discuss this after your defense.
Okay, maybe there is a point that will have to be left open.
Okay.
Can you be satisfied with that?
I'm satisfied. Okay. Thank you.
Then I would like to invite Professor Hildenkamp to continue the opposition.
Thank you very much, meneer Director. Dear candidate, I also would like to compliment and congratulate you with the completion of your thesis. It's also nice to see that this opposition is really getting into an opposition and defense mode, as we like to see it. When you were giving your introductory talk, the committee was sitting in a room next door, and we were discussing the questions. So I actually know what the big one was, the question that Professor Franken wanted to ask if he had more time, and it combines very well with a question that I had myself, and that's on the temperature. So I will combine a little bit the discussion that we had previously in my question. So what do you actually know about temperature in the sample under illumination in the real